Alright, so today has been a day which involves motivation. You're going to watch this as I'm driving along in my truck. If Margaret turns the camera to look out the back window, you will see what is commonly referred to in the farming business as a forage wagon. So what Margaret and I are doing is bringing a forage wagon from the farm to the field. This is how we transport the corn back to the farm. Over the summers, I've done these video blogs. What do they call them? Vlogs? They call them vlogs, right? There has been a different sort of lesson, if that's what it is. I feel like sometimes a teacher or a minister when I refer to them as lessons, but we all have our lessons to learn. And today, I have, I'm saying this with a smile on my face, those who are close to me know that I've had probably the worst day in recent memory, and I've had some pretty bad days in the last year or so, but today has been a problem. Charlotte is coming to my aid now. This is how this works. I finish my work, my radio work, and Charlotte and I jump in the truck and we go out to do our farm work. So, as I was thinking about what I had to do this afternoon, I was thinking about the concept of driving. Obviously, we're driving here. This is driving a pickup truck. But there's a different kind of meaning to the term drive. What drives people to do things? Why do people make the decisions they do? Why do people say yes to something and give you their word, and then they decide, no, I don't think I'm going to do that. I want to do something else. And in the meantime, I'm pulling out here into a different traffic flow. In the meantime, you have made other decisions and plans based on them telling you that it was okay to do what we all agreed to do. So, as we sort of look at the New World Order, which is much different than it was a year or so ago, more of us have to do our own thing in order to survive. That requires drive, it requires persistence. And so if you get knocked down, if you get kicked around, if you get told things that are not true, and you get discouraged, probably that's not going to win the day. What's going to win the day is having a focus and a drive and working toward what the end goal is, not the intermediate goal, which you thought you had solved, but maybe you don't have solved. Think of the big picture, although I think I've said on the air a couple of times that you have to take things one step at a time. I do believe in that. But I also think that sometimes when people don't do what they tell you they're going to do, you have to dismount, regroup, and attack from the rear. And so my message for today is don't give up. Trust that what is supposed to be would actually be the end result of your efforts. And if you believe in God, there's an old expression, and I think that it's best paraphrased in let go and let God. So when things seem to be at their most desperate, when things seem to be over, kaput, finito, think about what Charlotte and I think about. She sticks her butt in my face, I smile, and we move on. So here we go.